What's up everyone? This tutorial is just gonna go over how I made this sword. We'll be going over the modeling process, the unwrapping process, and the texture painting process until we get this result that you see on screen right here. This assumes that you have a basic understanding of how Blender works. If you ever get lost or if you ever need further clarification as to what I'm doing and why I'm doing what I'm doing, I do strongly recommend checking out the Discord server just for some peace of mind and some additional clarity. We also have a growing community, so I'd really like for more people to be a part of that. But without further ado, let's just get right into it. Alright, so right off the bat, I'm going to get started on the handle. I'll delete everything here, and I'll just add in a cube like that. See if I can make this quick. Do rotate 45 degrees, bring it up to about here. That looks good. I'll scale it in with Alt S, delete that face right there, and I'll also delete the faces on this side and then mirror it. Should apply rotation first so it actually registers as its default state. Cool. Enable clipping, all that stuff. I'll add a few loop cuts there, and I'll bring that down, and then this here, and bring that up, and I'll kind of repeat the same process. Maybe bevel it for easier use. Might need to be a bit longer. Okay, and repeat here as well. That's the third one, yeah. The fourth one coming. Should make this a bit more narrow. And the cool thing about stylized modeling is, like, you know, who would ever want to wear this? Who would ever want to use this? Who would ever want to put their hands on this? It would be so uncomfortable. The cool thing about it is that that's just so irrelevant because it's your own creation, your own fantasy. Nothing in stylized worlds really makes sense in a real one. So, you know, you kind of have creative liberty to just go ham wild, if that's even the saying, I don't know. Okay, I'll bring this up again. I think that should be our last extrusion there. And this is going to be the big one. And topping it off right here. Just the separation. Okay, cool. Let me see if I can just merge that. Oh, that's actually not a good idea. Okay, I'm gonna add a loop cut here and one there, and I'm just gonna kind of see if this even works the way I want it to work. Yeah, okay, that's acceptable. just gonna switch that to individual origins. And let's take a look, see where we're going. I'll shade it smooth. Should have done that a bit ago. Okay, how are we looking? Not bad. That curvature is not bad. I think we can do that for the other ones too. I'm not a huge fan of how it's turning up on the top here. It's way too condensed. It's not actually like pointing out enough. Just a few more edits and we should be good. See if we can merge them. That would help with the weird shading errors we're getting there. Alright, cool. I mean, we don't really need to be like 100% accurate, so it's fine enough. Let's work on the pommel now. For this, I think we could just try to duplicate that, separate it, bring it down, bring that out, and delete that face and that face, bring it out that way now. Okay, we have a bit of a star shape going on. Just want to make sure it's proportionate to the rest of the handle. Sorry if I'm a bit quiet. My parents are sleeping. I don't want to wake them up. Alright, there is a bit of a tilt upwards, I think, but it's not really anything substantial. One thing to keep in mind when you're doing modeling with the intent to paint is that your geometry has to be suitable for painting. So you can't have like really thin shapes and really complex geometry. You can, but it's just going to be a lot harder to create good looking hand painted textures. So keep your stuff simple, keep it low poly if you can, if what you're going for calls for it, I should say. And yeah, oftentimes when you do paint, it ends up looking a lot better. So it's kind of like, just following through. Trust the process. Just going ahead and cleaning up the handle before we move on to the guard. Sure I'll ever be satisfied with that specific part. Or I'll delete that geometry in just a sec, don't worry. Okay, I think we can leave it like that. Alright, nice. Okay, what now? We do the pommel, or the guard, sword guard. Looks a bit weird, but the shape isn't that bad. We'll figure it out. It's nothing crazy. I think the first thing we can do is start off with a... What do I want to do? Cube? Yeah, okay, I'll do a cube. Just bring it down, and I'll also mirror it on this side too. See, is that good enough? Yeah, maybe a little closer. Okay, from here, I think we'll just bring that down. And we're really just kind of shaping up this little piece here. I'm not really worried about too much detail yet. I want to combine that into one. Alright, cool. Now let's try to work on curvature. The middle piece, we'll get rid of that too. Now, we also want to fill it in, because these faces can be visible to other players, but it's going to appear as if they are not there. So these faces right here will disappear. So we need to make sure that we have something called back faces to make sure that there is something behind those faces right there. Alright, cool. Okay, let's work on the actual detail stuff. Duplicate that and bring it up. I'm double tapping G, by the way, to do that sliding thing that you saw me do. Now you want some curvature here. How's that looking? Not too bad. What if we carry the sharpness down here though? Yeah, let's do that. I think I like that. We might change it later, but we don't really need to be, again, 100% accurate to the reference. We can do what we want. Alright, and now we do the little wraparound thing. Wraparound. That was weird. I don't think you get the reference. Whatever. It has to separate from the edge. So we'll just fix that later then. Nope, that's not how we're gonna fix it. Okay. Right. And now I'll just extrude that from here. Make sure everything is at least hidden by geometry. Make sure all the edges are at least. And then we're going to just put this beneath the other little ornament piece, whatever it's called. add more geometry as necessary, and we are somewhat there. See if we can do this without messing things up. Do we want it to be smooth or sharper? Dang, we're pushing 20 minutes already. I'll just keep it sharp. Cool, okay. For this, we'll just do that. Simple stuff. Simple stuff. Keep it simple. So I guess that this goes down there then. Weird. Okay. So I guess we'll just have to fix that. Yeah, no, we'll just leave it how it was. It's not a big deal. How do I want to fix this up though? Right, we'll make the geometry irregular, which is always good. For stylized stuff, you don't want to have like too consistently like uniform geometry. You want to kind of break it up a bit, add some interesting details and shapes and sizes, all that. Not 100% sure how I want to go about this. Making it more angular, maybe? It's whatever. We'll fix it later. Let's move on to the flare. I'll just do a classic plane and mirror that. Alternatively, you could do a cube instead. Mirror that one. Cross Y. Okay, what do we have here? We'll rotate 45 degrees. We'll start from here. We'll bring it upwards if it would do that. Okay. Cool. All right. We have this little bone like appendage sticking all the way out. We've got something else coming from the bottom there. It's looking a bit like a talon, so let's see what we can do with that. This game's models look like really good. It's from Battle Chasers Night War. This is pretty solid modeling, I do have to say. Whatever my opinion is worth as a Roblox dev. Okay, that's one talon done. I think we could just copy and paste it to the other part. Scale it up. Okay, maybe it's not so as far as we thought. I'll also bring it down to, since it's larger, and to give it some more depth. Is that good? Not sure. Might have to bring it lower. It's looking very insect-like right now. We want it to look more draconic, whatever it is. More dragon-like. We've got another appendage coming up. This one's a lot longer than the other one. So we can delete these faces and kind of just get it off there. It'll look a bit choppy at first, but just trust the process. I'm actually going to delete the other side right now and mirror it. It's starting to mess with this side. Alrighty. Coming up upon the end of that. Not too sure how I feel about it. My niche needs to be a bit thicker all around. I'm just going to do my own thing for this and give it more of a talon-like shape. You just have like some bleeding, some clipping, so I just fixed that up. Okay, wing time. Or not yet. Right, now it's wing time. So we can just duplicate these planes, or these edges, and then create planes from them. Typically, we'd be working with alpha maps, but yeah, not this time. Alright, last wing. Do that. Then a bit of that. I'll have it cut off at the talon part too. we just keep it as it is or turn it into a talent? I'm not sure. Alright, we'll just keep it like that. Alright, now we work on the blade, and we're done with the model. Alright, really quickly, we'll add in a cube. This should be easy. I'll add a cube in, or alternatively, like I usually do, I'll just make it a plane. Mirror that on the y-axis. And this time I'll do something different. And we'll just repeat exactly that for the next slot. Next one, and there's like one more after this. This one has the little flare things dripping down. And the last one, then we get to the blade, or the tip of the blade. I noticed that they also get a bit wider too. We'll figure out a way to do that. Oh wait, no, we don't want to do that right now. Let's just get the middle one separated. Alright, now we just top it off. Okay, let's work on cleaning things up. So the third one is the one that's the most wide. It's the widest one, I should say. The second one, not as wide, and the first one is very narrow. So we don't really need to do much with the first one. I wonder though, is this like a curve too? Or not. I'm just really confused. But it's fine. We'll just leave it like that. And we just fill them in. Or not like that, but... we'll merge because we have additional geometry that is not merged. Select all the faces that we just created. Just sync them in. Go to individual origins, and then we'll just scale them all downwards individually, like that. Alright, I'd say that's pretty stylized. Pretty suitable for hand painting. If I do say so myself, which I do say so myself. I'll add a sharpness there. No sharpness up top. Cool, I think we're good. We are game. Let's get ready with prepping for hand painting. Let's try that. And we'll make this a bit longer. Alright, awesome. I think I'm going to... Wait, oh shoot. Forgot one important thing, and that was the wings. So they're only they're only like one-sided right now. We turn on back face culling, only one side will be visible, and this side will be invisible. To correct that, we just have to extrude them a bit, but I want to make sure that it's like, you know, perfectly centered. Or not perfectly, but as centered as it can be. If it would move, oh my gosh, of course clipping is enabled. Okay, and we extrude this way, turn off back face culling. Alright, and we'll just make sure the normals are facing outside. Alright, cool. In the next video, I'll go over, oh my gosh, one more thing. I didn't know they got like longer. Here I am saying that we don't have to follow it to the T, and then here I am trying to do exactly that. Just contradicting myself. Gotta love it. Okay, in the next video, we'll go over unwrapping it and then hand painting it, which will take a while, but not too long. Hopefully this wasn't confusing, and if you have any questions, please check out the Discord server. Other than that, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.